Happy Tuesday. I am going to be finishing chapter 6 of Towers Falling today, as well as trying to get through chapter 7. It's a gross and gloomy day, and I hope that you are still dressed like a bomb like I am. My dog has been much better behaved today, but as soon as I started this, he started whining. So he must just want to tell y'all hey too. So let's get started. The nerd at the window, I shouldn't call him a nerd, but he's white with an afro and thick black glasses. Plus he's got a black silver buckled belt and white tennis shoes. He looks like a nerd to me, super smart. He says home. It's where we come from, who we are. Good, Ellis. Home shapes all of us, so let's share our homes, where we live. Let's create, talk, and write about who we are. Murmurs of happiness. Nobody minds this assignment, I think, except me and Trevor. The bell rings and school's over. Deja, may I see you? Asked Miss Garcia. Ben asked, want me to wait? I think, who are you? Why should I care? I dip my head, my chin touching my chest. The hardest word for me to say is please. Being poor, you've sometimes got to ask for stuff. Food, toothpaste, even soap. I don't want to ask anybody for anything. Yes, please, I swallow. Don't think I like you. I know, says Ben. I don't like you either. Miss Garcia is beautiful, not like a model beautiful, but her hair is shiny, her skin is bright, and from inside her you can feel she wants to help, like she believes teaching is helping, not babysitting. Like who I am matters. I'm only used to Ma believing in me like that. Deja, you live in Avalon, right? My body's hot. I want to slap the desk, maybe even Miss Garcia's face. Yes, ma'am, I murmur. You can draw, create the space where you lived before. You don't need to write about Avalon. The time before, I whisper. Yes, she says. No, thank you. I'll draw a picture of where I live now as my home. I almost choke saying the word home. Does everybody know? Where you live? She squeezes my shoulder. Only me, the other teachers, and the principal. I stare at the floor, speckled linoleum. Why can't there be an earthquake? Why can't I be swallowed up and die? I won't lie. My home is Avalon now. The clock tick-tocks, tick-tocks. Okay, says Miss Garcia. But Deja, you can't just refuse an assignment, not turn it in. Sometimes I can change the topic. You don't have to write about it summer vacation or Avalon, but you need to practice writing, Deja. It's important. Yes, ma'am. Don't say yes, ma'am, if you're just being polite. I'd rather you say I'm going to work. Be a good student. Yes, ma'am. Exasperated, Miss Garcia sighs, and I clasp my fingers behind my back, squeeze them hard. You'll let me know if I can help? My mother talks about folks who are well-meaning. Sometimes well-meaning isn't enough, Deja, Ma says. Not writing about Avalon isn't going to help me. Sooner or later, kids will find out where I live, and those that don't want to speak to me won't. No one's got to be my friend. I turn to go. It's raining, figures. It's a light, misty rain, and across the river I see the new sparkly tower. In class, every day I'm going to be bothered by it. Why did Miss Garcia show us a picture of what used to be? Miss Garcia, I say, pointing, what's home got to do with that skyline? That's our journey this month, figuring it all out. Home is our starting point for connecting us to the past. Miss Garcia's expression is complicated, all mixed up with sadness, excitement, and dread. Maybe teachers really are smart. If she were a kid, she'd say, my secret, yours to find out. I walk quickly down the hall and leap the school steps. Ray and Lita will be worrying where I've been. Sabine waves, then climbed into a black SUV. Bye, Deja. I bet Sabine doesn't know gangs like SUVs. I bet it's her mother holding the umbrella over her. Ben is a walker. He'll find his own way home. He doesn't call my name, just holds up his hand, and I like that, like he was checking to see if I was all right. I grin. Ben's goofy, getting wet in his hoodie and cowboy boots, and I start running as if the rain isn't going to drip on me. Before, when I had a real home, I bet Ben would have been the kind of boy to race me, all the way home. I haven't written anything. What's there to say when home is a room filled with garbage that we pretend is important? Like Ma's broken hope chest. Once, it was filled with things she sewed, like holiday linens and napkins, crocheted baby blankets. But now there's no more holiday tables with turkey and Shirley Temple. Definitely no more babies, Ma says. So the tablecloths and blankets got sold. In Jamaica, Ma's Ma taught her, a good woman has a clean house. Everything should be in its proper place. But Ma and me are both too tired out. It's hard with no sink, with clothes and broken toys in boxes and not any chairs, only beds. The neatest thing in the whole room is a locked suitcase. No one is allowed to touch it. Ma says it holds stuff from Pop's last good job. What stuff? I don't remember Pop having a job longer than a few months. He quits or gets fired because his head hurts or he has an attack where he can't breathe. Why can't Pop clean house? Even Ray tries to make his bed. He folds his blankets and puts them beneath me and Lita's pillow. I think Ma shouldn't have left Jamaica. She says she came to America for a better life. Where? I don't see it. In Jamaica, the water might be pretty like the water on Miss Garcia's calendar. The Hudson River isn't nearly as beautiful. Only gray, no sparkling white waves. What's that you got? I asked Pop. I look up at him, and he's tall with bushy brows and curly hair. He's smiling, and I feel hopeful. Most days, Pop is sad. It's clay and construction paper. With plastic scissors, Ray is cutting paper dolls, one for each of us. Green paper people with a chubby crayon. Lita draws a big O smile on each of the circular heads. No eyes, no noses, just O's. It's good seeing you play. It's homework. We're helping, Ray laughed. Pop squats, and even with his skin ashy, his legs and arms too thin, he's still handsome. Ray leans against him. He loves to touch Pop. Lita stays closer to me. You like your new school? I shrug. It's all right. I don't tell him I like school. I don't want him to think it's okay that we're living in Avalon. Pop grins, and his finger touches my nose. I bet you're the smartest girl in the class. I can't help it. I smile. When we had a house, I used to sit on his lap on the stoop, and we'd watch the night stars. I think Ray should go to school. Ray? Pop looks at Ray like he's an alien. Ray scoots even closer to him. Face upraised. He's got that, aren't I cute look? Aren't I the nicest boy in the whole world? When'd you get so big? Lita, still tiny, climbs like a baby bear on the Pop's lap. I'm adorable too, she seems to be saying, and Ma opens the door. Ray squeals, fried chicken! Salt, grease, and yummy chicken flood the room. Hey, says Pop. Hey, Ma says. Seeing us all on the floor, Ma's tiredness just flies out of her body. I can tell she thinks we're acting like a real family again. Pop is the before Pop, happy and playing with us. It's extra sweet that Ma brought chicken so we don't have to eat in the gross cafeteria. Pop's helping with my homework, I say, knowing Ma will be pleased just to hear me say it. What is it, she asks, joining us cross-legged on the floor. It's a house. Well, a room. Miss Garcia wants us to show our homes. Ma's eyes flash and Pop hangs his head. It's fine, I say. I don't have to do it. She isn't making me. I want to show where we live. Folks will find out anyway. Pop's hand starts shaking. It's okay. I don't mind. Besides, it's not just about going home. It's about the missing towers. What? Pop's face crumbles. Looks like a scary Halloween mask. Some crazy project. We start with home and end up talking about the 2 towers in Manhattan. Something about history. Ma slumps and Pop lifts Lita and hands her to Ma. Lita, feeling the dark clouds, cries. Ray grabs the red and white chicken bag. Too young. You're too young, Pop says angrily. James, let it go. Be quiet. She shouldn't know. He holds his head like it's about to explode. It's okay, James. It's okay. Ma looks at me and I can tell she wants to cry, but Ma doesn't cry. She silently pleads. I don't know what she doesn't say. I'll take Lita and Ray outside. Come on, Lita. I lift her onto my hip and she's heavy. Ray? Lita wails. I want. Her hand opens and closes. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ray hands her a chicken thigh. I open the door, but before I close it, I look back. Ma is rubbing Pop's head. It's all my fault. I don't know how it is or why it is, but it is. We were being a family and I ruined it. I slammed the door hard. Sunday, Pop never gets out of bed. Ma makes me take Ray and Lita to play outside all day. It's okay, but I get hot. Lita can sleep in the stroller, drooling, her head pitched to the side, and Ray just gets crankier and crankier. I have a blue piece of chalk, and I teach Ray tic-tac-toe, and we play over and over until the chalk is a nub. Come nightfall, Lita's pull-ups underwear starts to glow. Cinderella shines, and her shining is supposed to remind Lita not to pee in the bed. One day, Ray, we'll see a Disney movie. Yeah? When Pop's not too sad anymore? Ray looks up at me, believes I know all the answers, and I tap him on the head. Yeah, when Pop stops being sad. All day Sunday, Pop wheezes in bed, and Ma works an extra shift. Oh, man. Those are some downer chapters. I will read, that was the end of chapter 6 and chapter 7, and so I will read chapter 8 tomorrow. I hope you're doing well, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.